Oh hi. Gatineau, the city in Canada in the province of Quebec. It is located on the River Ottawa opposite to the Canadian capital Ottawa in the province of Ontario. In view of close economic, cultural and transport integration with Ottawa unites with her and some other municipalities to the National Capital Region. The name of the settlement of Gatineau happens from the Gatineau River, about which name, in turn, there are discussions. At the beginning of 19th century, the immigrant from the USA Philemon Wright based at Shadirsky Falls the settlement of Wrightstown. Later, the city of Hull, where at his life there was a set of workshops and the forest industry violently developed. Wrightstown quickly expanded to the west bank of the Gatineau River. Soon after a construction of Rideau Canal on the opposite river bank Ottawa Wrightstown I conceded the influence to the next Ottawa where a considerable part of labour flowed, however Wrightstown renamed into Hull, and the settlements which arose around him, including Gatineau on east coast of the river of the same name, continued to play an important role in the wood industry. The magnate from Hull Ezra Butler Eddy was one of the most influential industrialists of Canada of the time. The Halsky fire of 1900 completely destroyed Old Hull and considerably affected also central part of the next Ottawa. At the beginning of 20th century in Buckingham there were demonstrations of workers McLarenov minding family of industrial magnates. Agents McLarenov killed 2 trade union leaders, murder remained unpunished. In the modern borders the city exists since 2002 when the neogenic city included several former municipalities. Buckingham, Gatineau, Historical, Massenange, Hull, Elmer. Though from these former municipalities Hull was the most numerous on the population and influential economically, the authorities preferred to give the new city the French language name Gatineau. Population 226,296 inhabitants. 2001 All Canadian Census. 242,124. 2006 All Canadian Census. Growth -22000, the person. 7% in 5 years. It is the 17th largest city of Canada. As Gatineau is in the territory of Quebec, the only official language here since 1974 is French. It is native for 88% of the population, 10% use English, 2% other languages. Races 92% white, 5% black, 3% Asians. Unlike other regions of Quebec, in the city pro-federal, but not separatist sentiments are strong. It is connected with the fact that many inhabitants of Gatineau find work in the next Ottawa where there are also French-speaking enclaves. In particular Vanier, Orleans. Russian-speaking immigrants quite often prefer to live in the areas of Plateau or Aylmer. Culture and art. Arsenal of Salaberry. Corner of Boulevard St. Joseph and Alexander Tasha. Museums and exhibition galleries. Main article. List of the museums of Ottawa and Gatineau. Museums. Canadian Museum of a Civilization. Vintage Wings of Canada. Haas Museum, Sims's Hotel. Museum of Pioneers. Exhibition galleries. Contemporary Art Centre of the Region Ottawa. Exhibition Center Art Image, Exhibition Center Limogier, Cultural Center of Old Elmer, Stone School Gallery, Linart Gallery, Montcalm Gallery, Old Chelsea Gallery, House of Writers, Maison des Auteurs, Centers of Interpretation of Cultural Heritage, Museum of Protection of the Wood Against the Fire, White-tailed Deer Center, Walleye Center, Center of Heritage Plaisance, Les Brassiers du Temps, Entertainments, Main article, List of sites of Ottawa and Gatineau, Casino Lac Limy, Entertainment Complex of Amigo in the east of the city, Wolf Karting, the Safari Park Omega, between Montebello and Notre-Dame-de-Bonster, Safari Park of Papineau, Boulevard Railroad Hall Chelsea Wakefield, free. It's free. Wikipedia. /wiki/Train of Upperhull Chelsea Wakefield. Theatres. Theatre in Casino Lac Limy. Theatre of the Island. Science and Education. In the city, the University of Quebec in Ottawa, a campus of the Quebec University. Office of the National Autonomous University of Mexico City, French Language College of Quebec Ottawa and English Language Heritage College is located. In the city there is a daily newspaper Le Droit, the free newspaper La Revue. It is closed in 2018. And also weekly newspapers of various sectors of the city. Also Gatineau's news are often covered in the press next Ottawa, Ottawa Citizen, Ottawa Sun, etc., which also extends in Gatineau. Economy. Historically, Gatineau from the moment of the basis was one of the centers of the Canadian wood industry. There were match and paper plants of E. B. Eddy Brewery. Nowadays Theatre of the Island. In development of east sectors of future Gatineau, the big role was played by the McLarenov family. Trade. In Gatineau there are several shopping centers. Galeries d'Elmer, Les Galeries de Hull, Les Promenades de l'Outuas, Village Place Cartier. Besides, along a number of streets, Laval, Portes, Boulevard Saint Joseph, etc. A large number of café and small shops is located. A large trade artery is the Boulevard Grebe. Several bridges connect Gatineau to a northern part of Ottawa. Champlain, the Prince of Wales, is closed. Shaduriski, Portes, Alexandra, McDonald Cartier. A small amount of bridges is compensated by existence of ferries in the west and the city east. Except them, there are several bridges through the rivers in Gatineau. In particular, the bridge of Montcalm Street using structural elements of the Eiffel Tower. In the city, a large number of tourist tracks and bicycle roads is laid. In 2011 there was a network of parking with the rented Bixi bicycles covering Gatineau's south and the north of Ottawa. However, she didn't manage to gain popularity in particular, because of high tariffs yet. The largest streets of Gatineau. Boulevard Azalea Metier, Boulevard Maisonneuve, Boulevard Grebe, Boulevard Alexandre Dasha, Boulevard Saint Joseph. The city is served by bus network. Société de Transport de l'Outaouais/Stowe, which several routes come to an end in the territory of the next Ottawa. The transit ticket acquired from the driver allows to change to buses of Ottawa. Also the return rule works. Since 2014 in the city Rapidbus network of high-speed bus transit with the network of terminals similar to existing in the next Ottawa is put into operation. Unlike regular city buses, white collar buses of high-speed routes Rapidbus are painted in blue and green colors. City Gatineau colors. Since June 2015, the message between Gatineau and a number of the remote cities passed from Stowe to the new created Transgalines company. Earlier in Gatineau, railway transport, which by the beginning of 21st centuries fell into full decay, prospered. Two railway bridges aren't used, as well as the majority of railway tracks. However, the city authorities have no money for their dismantling. On the small site of the railroad, the tourist attraction, the train with locomotive draft, is organized. At the end of the 2010, the project of a construction of the light subway in Gatineau, with the transfer station in the center of Ottawa, which is planned to be finished by 2018, was approved. In Gatineau there is a small airport, Ottawa-Gatineau, from where planes fly only to Quebec. The unwillingness of airlines to use the airport is generally connected with the fact that in him still there is no dispatching tower. Passenger air traffic happens through Macdonald-Cartier's airport located in Ottawa. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.